year. Just like that, it's the end of the year. 2017 is coming on.
December 16th, it's going to be a really big night.
What's up with New York City?
New York City here had our very first party. Remember that time we went to the whole what's that new?
Fortunately, we have to relinquish these.
All I can do is look forward into the future.
I have above my shoulders. This belt represents everything that I've gone through.
A lot of you people have been questioning the legitimacy of my title reign.
December 16th, the biggest show in House of Glory Wrestling history, with the biggest superstar in House of Glory Wrestling history.
Amazing Red, I hear everyone speak. You and I are going to do this dance for a very
One more time. Yeah, finally, it's gotta end. I hope you're ready for this.
I have bled for this. I have been through a damn table for this. I deserve this more than anyone.
You cannot take the fight out of NYWK. You cannot take the right out of NYWK. You may take these titles from us, but we are still the best damn team on God's green.
I prove that I am House of Glory's hidden gem.
But you see, it's going to be on my time. Not your time, not the fans' time, but my time.
It's HOG 7th anniversary.
7.
7.
7. 7. 7. 7.
See you at HOG 7.
We are live from the NYC Arena, Jamaica, New York, tonight. An event that you, the fans, have helped make possible. House of Glory proudly presents its anniversary show. This is 7.
We are here at House of Glory 7, where the Nature Boy right now is doing a meet and greet. Later on tonight, we've got the Amazing Red versus Zack Sabre Jr. JD, tell him about it.
Amazing Red, he won the title at high intensity from Anthony Gangone. Successful defenses against Ricochet and Unbreakable Michael Elgin. But how is Amazing Red going to counter the technical wizard tonight? Ricochet and Elgin, completely different story compared to Zack Sabre Jr. tonight. Will the Amazing Red successfully defend the title?
We will find out later. Stay tuned.
Amazing Red, I hear everyone speaking. It's like you and we're not going to do this thing anymore. You and I both know that is not true at all. You and I are going to do this dance for a very, very long time. But you see, it's going to be on my time. Not your time, not the fans' time, but my time. I will see you in my World Championship very, very soon.
Thank you. You guys having a good time tonight? Well, I can't thank you enough for coming out. I guess SummerSlam, for an unfortunate reason, but I made it tonight. Actually, today's the first time I'm flowing, so it's a big deal for me to come here tonight. Thank you. As usual, so much respect, and I respect you as much as you respect me. Please. Listen, when you've been where I've been, I say thank you to you. Yeah, you did. Everything you saw in that 30 for 30 caught up to me August 14th, all one night.
So I can't thank you enough for coming out. It's a great promotion. These guys are tremendous. And I wish I was going to go out drinking tonight, but I can't drink right now. So, damn it. First time in New York ever, I'm not going to have a drink. So, shit. That's bullshit, isn't it, man? This ain't Wichita, Kansas. Shit, no. Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Y'all have a good time. You have a happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, and grab on and hold on to the people you love because, man, I'll tell you, you never know. You never know. And live every day. Like there's no tomorrow, brother. No shit. Don't pull back. Go after it. It's a dream come true. Thank you. Bye-bye. My brother right here tonight gave me enough money. I'm taking a Learjet home. Thanks to the house.
Under reverse German suplex! The beautiful crossbody off the top!
HOG World Championship title fight will be scheduled for one fall. Sabre Jr. And now, the competitors first. He stands in the corner to my left from the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, England, and weighing in this evening at 13 and 1/2 stone. He is the challenger, the technical wizard, Zack Sabre Jr. And now, his opponent. Across the ring, he stands in the corner to my right. 7 years ago, himself, along with Brian Excel, had a vision of something wonderful that grew into House of Glory Wrestling that you have seen today and getting bigger year by year. He is fighting out of Brooklyn, New York. An official weight this evening, 150 pounds. He is your current reigning and defending House of Glory World Champion, Amazing Red.
The Amazing Red has had an amazing year. Defeated Anthony Gangone to win the House of Glory World title at High Intensity 6, and has defended the title against two opponents who are complete opposite ends of the spectrum, Shapiro. Ricochet and Michael Elgin. But I must ask you, a man of your knowledge, what does the Amazing Red have to do to counter Zack Sabre Jr. tonight?
He cannot go to the ground. If Zack Sabre Jr. gets Amazing Red to the ground, it is all over. Everybody knows about the Amazing Red's aerial ability, but people forget. Amazing Red has suffered significant injuries to his knees, to his ankle. His legs are fertile ground for a man like Zack Sabre Jr. If he can take him to the ground, isolate a body part, we have a new champion.
And there we go. Red trying to fight out. Sabre looking to take him down already.
Zack Sabre Jr. going back and forth between the UK, the United States, and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. Current Evolve champion. Working for New Japan Pro Wrestling right now. Obviously, you guys know. If you watched the Cruiserweight Classic, Zack Sabre was in the Cruiserweight Classic on the WWE Network. Made it to the semifinals. Lost to Gran Metalik.
Isolating that shoulder, and this is where Red doesn't want to be. He's got to get to those ropes or get out. Isolate,
Got that head scissor. Got that head scissor there. Red trying to fight out, kip up, and fights out of that head scissor.
And while Zack Sabre Jr. is recently and currently on the New Japan roster, the Amazing Red, a rich history in Japan, in Noah, All Japan. A man who has traveled the world. He went from the Doghouse in Brooklyn, learning, and also learning under Mikey Whipwreck at the House of Hardcore.
Red is standing toe-to-toe so far with Zack Sabre Jr.
And Red is standing on the shoulders of his generation, trying to prop up what really was the first generation of independent wrestling, of modern independent wrestling. And Zack Sabre Jr. is the modern version, not taking a handshake there.
Look at that, Northern Light suplex there. Clutching the wrist there is Sabre Jr. It's a pinning combination, Red's got to watch out. Got his shoulders up off the mat there.
Athleticism by Red, one of his most well-known characteristics, his ability to utilize every body part to get up and find a position or a way out. Two innovators in different ways. And it's a great matchup set up by House of Glory management.
Nice reversal there by Red. Got the wrist clutch there. Sabre rolls through.
Found a way to pick that arm open. Isolating the arm bar, but to the ropes.
Goes for that cross arm breaker. Red quickly reaches those ropes.
The last two matches that Amazing Red had were sprints or complete power versus speed. It's rare to see the Amazing Red out-wrestled. This is a complete dynamic shift for a guy like the Amazing Red. And we talked about in the Ricochet match, him trying to keep up the pace. But in this, it's more of a game of chess. You have to think 5 moves ahead. You have to think 3 body parts ahead.
Yes, absolutely agree. With Michael Elgin, he matched Elgin's power. Some tout that Zack Sabre Jr. is one of the best in the world. He can beat you in 10 different ways. Wow, look at that as Red's arms just being wrenched. As Zack Sabre Jr. puts pressure not only on the arms, but sits on the lower back.
And also the shoulders, pushing those shoulder blades closer together, creating significant strain, isolating that wrist and pulling out of it. Clutches the wrist, putting pressure back in between the shoulders. Now in the middle of the back up to the shoulders. Effective body work here by Sabre Jr.
And there's Red's athleticism. Powers out of that. Beautiful deep arm drag. Overhead arm drag. Drop kick. Sabre rocked.
And this is where Red can get the advantage.
Sabre rocked! Both men just hit the steel.
That was a car wreck. Sadly, no fans were injured.
Red now up top. Missile drop kick.
This is what Red has to do. He cannot allow Zack Sabre Jr. to think. The most dangerous weapon Zack Sabre Jr. has is his mind. If he can think and find a weakness, he will exploit it, and that title will change hands.
Suicide dive there by Red. Has done a very good job so far of thwarting Zack Sabre Jr.'s ground attack. Red now in control, back to a vertical base on the outside. Big knife edge chop. Wow.
The old champion's advantage on the outside.
Yep.
He's got nothing but time.
Misses that one. He listened to the fans on that one. He's got an arm bar paying for it. Oh my God. Red just averted
well, you know
a
what?
serious injury there, Shapiro.
I said it earlier tonight. If you listen to the fans, you're not going to have a good night. And the Amazing Red, well, he almost ended up without an elbow.
Right in front of us, wow. Knife edge chop right in front of us. European uppercut.
Well,
so physical is Zack Sabre Jr. My God. Oh my God.
So yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. is taking out his anger over Brexit on the Amazing Red. I think he's imagining that's Theresa May.
He's got that octopus hold now on Red. Can't win the title outside though.
I don't think he cares. Sitting under the learning tree of Suzuki-gun in New Japan. Wow. I have not had what they call a good evening. But Zack Sabre Jr. is going to need a lot more aspirin than I will tomorrow.
You can see the red forming on Zack Sabre Jr.'s chest after those knife edge chops from the Amazing Red.
Bursting blood vessels. Red in amazing shape, I might add.
Absolutely.
Preparing for these matches, these fights.
I've told Red personally, I think this is the best he's ever looked. Another knife-edge shot there. Sabre goes down. Snap neckmare. Follows up with that big knee. Goes for a quick cover. Not even a 1 count. Sabre now with that headbutt right to the midsection. Off the ropes. Red follows through. Leapfrog. Nice move there, Shapiro. He got caught in the leapfrog and he paid for it.
He allowed Zack Sabre Jr. to think. He allowed for an opening and he exploited it greatly. The old, how's your father? How is your dad, by the way?
Very well. He's in Atlanta right now. Little vacation.
Who vacations in Atlanta?
Braves fans.
Y'all lead boring lives. It's December.
Look at that.
Sweeps that leg, picks that ankle. That's what I was talking about, JD.
Oh my God.
Going for that ankle, going for that knee, but Red close enough to the rope.
Look at that. Zack Sabre Jr.'s working Zeno Jr.'s 5 count. And that knee. We all know the issue of Red's knee.
The knee, the ankle.
Wow, and Zack Sabre Jr. just stomps on Red's knee. Those soccer-style kicks right to the chest. Seemingly now just picking apart the pieces. Sabre in complete control. Working a very methodical pace now as Red is laying flat on his back.
This is Red does not want to be. Said it at the beginning of this match, you do not want Zack Sabre Jr. to be standing above you.
But this is the fight that Red has. Shapiro, look at that. Uppercut. Red again finds himself on the mat, rolls to the outside, creates some separation. He did the same thing with Michael Elgin. Elgin was very methodical and Red took advantage. Red can mount the comeback at any single given opportunity.
Exploiting a moment, that's what he needs to do. Right now, when it comes to opportunities, Zack Sabre Jr. has been acting on them more.
Like I said, Zack Sabre Jr. is the current Evolve World Champion. He'd love to add some hardware in the prestigious House of Glory World title to his resume. He's got that ankle lock, but that's a rope break. Working Zeno's count again. Here's Sabre Jr. But any little bit does damage, Shapiro.
Exactly, picking that ankle, slowly going after a body part. Zack Sabre Jr. in most places is considered a fan favorite. Not here tonight.
Absolutely
America
no.
happened, mate. America.
Makes sense. America.
Zack Sabre Jr. calling America garbage, and I would agree.
Red now again trying to mount the comeback with those shots right to the midsection. Sabre puts him back down again with that stiff elbow. Wow, look at that.
Variation of a figure 4.
Indian deathlock almost there. Sabre now clenching the arm, grapevining his body with the legs.
Look at that, putting the arm!
I don't believe it. I really don't. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. That's a rope break. Referee's got to catch Sabre Jr. on the rope there.
Great body positioning by Sabre, finding a way to move that arm back a little bit, position his body in a way that Louis Zeno Jr. couldn't see.
Sabre is smelling House of Glory gold here tonight. Another uppercut. Red fighting back with those stiff shots. Wow, he got caught in that enziguri.
He picked the ankle!
He got caught in that enziguri, Shapiro.
Trying to go maybe for a knee bar.
Makes it to the rope again. Red knows how dangerous Zack Sabre Jr.'s offense can be. Quick as a hiccup. Eats Gets a big boot out of the corner. Wow, look at that red alert by the Amazing Red.
Both men are down. Red's got to find that fighting spirit. He's got to find something to drive him. He is in maximum overdrive mode here. He needs to find a way to get through.
Red now back up. Look at that. Backslide. Zack Sabre Jr. rolls through. So quick, so fast. Hurricane Rana takedown there. Red now building momentum. That hesitation drop kick in the corner. Wow, look at that. Sleeper hold. Red fights out of that. And then Seguri again to the back of the head. And again.
Rolls him over, cover.
Red using what brought him to the dance, that quickness, those feet. And that's been the closest that Red has been to defeating Zack Sabre Jr. here tonight. What a shot right to the chest. Red now trying to feed off this House of Glory faithful here. NYC Arena, HOG 7. Thank you guys for joining us on Facebook Live, HOG Live. Third time wasn't the charm. Wow! You said it best.
Yes! Yes, it is wrestling. What did you think this was? The Bolshoi Ballet? Wrestling fans are truly the dumbest people on the planet.
Him.
You
He's in a
are
bad
the dumbest
mood.
people on the planet.
He's in a bad mood. We have a world title fight. Wow, what a European uppercut. Spinning back kick right to the midsection from Red. Red now has Zack Sabre Jr. positioned on the top rope. What a forearm right to the jaw. Got that chokehold. Look at that. Look at the sheer power, Shapiro.
Variation of a sleeper hold. Not only did he kick him, but he hip checked him.
Red now off the top. Hurricane Rana. Red back up top. Goes for senton, rolls through.
European uppercut.
Another soccer style kick. Sabre goes for the cover. Almost a new champion.
You can see the exasperation on both men. You can see it in their faces. Both men trying to expend as little energy as possible right now, because we don't know how long this is going to go.
Red trying to get back to his feet. Zack Sabre Jr. probably thinking 3 or 4 moves ahead now.
He's going to have to.
Another European uppercut. And again, Red still on his feet somehow. Still standing. Shots to that hamstring and another European uppercut. Red just taking it all. Taking it. I don't believe Red is still standing. Ladies and gentlemen, a testament to our world champion. He's now down on his knees. How much more can Red take? Enough to do that big boot. Super kick right to the jaw. And another one. DDT!
Cover! Barely got up. That was instinct.
Beautiful awareness of Red to pull Sabre Jr. away from the ropes.
But that gave Sabre the opportunity to almost limply, lifeless kick out.
Sabre Jr. now with his back on the mat, holding his left shoulder. DDT could have done damage as Red climbs to the top rope. Red now perched up top. Red might have taken too much time as he gets caught.
He caught him! Too close to the ropes, though. He's too close to the corner.
Sabre now applying pressure on the neck. He's got that head and neck grapevine as Red reaches the ropes quick. Red has been quick to reach the ropes in every encounter with Zack Sabre Jr.
Smart of Sabre Jr. there to break quickly. He's been pushing Zeno's buttons all match long. You don't know when the referee's going to decide and DQ you.
The Amazing Red out on his feet, drops back down to his knees. Sabre now seemingly just having fun with our champion. Those European uppercuts, time and time again. Devastating. The only thing holding Red now is those ropes. Trying to fight back up. Red trying to mount a comeback. Sabre's eating those chops. Oh my God. Look at that.
Cover! Cover!
1, 2!
No!
Wow, how Red got out of that, I don't know. Wow. Red! 2 count only. Frog splash. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this HOG title fight main event, and still the House of the Glory World Champion, Amazing
A testament to the year that Red has had, Shapiro, the resiliency.
Hey, Red. Hey, Red.
Oh, my God.
No, this isn't God talking to you. Well, actually, it's more of a wrestling God talking to you.
The voice from the heavens. Where is Gangone?
Hey, Red, I want you to look at the screen because I found myself the only true professional in pro wrestling.
Perhaps congratulations are in store. Well done, brother. Well done. You have been able to survive some of the most difficult trials and tribulations expected of any individual. You survived the big city. Savage injury, which would not only end a career, but shaves many years off of someone's life. And yet, here you are, standing victorious against world-class competition. Bravo. And yet somehow, Mr. Gangone has been able to provide me with the funds necessary to acquire my services. This is a little different. Throughout your career, you have yet to gain victory against someone such as myself. And off of many tries, the result has been the same because my clients pay handsomely for results. So enjoy this moment. Enjoy the victory in that ring. Enjoy the adulation of this audience. And most importantly, enjoy the holiday season with your family. Because it may very well be your last. Happy New Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, beware the Fury on February 3rd, as it will be the Amazing Red going up against a man he's never beaten, he's never pinned, he's never submitted. The only true hitman in professional wrestling, Anthony Gangone, has sent for low key.
Evander James will defend the Crown Jewel Championship next week on HOG Live as our coverage of our 7-year anniversary show continues. Who will answer Evander James and his open challenge? Find out next Thursday night on an all-new episode of HOG Live.